Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this episode of the How to Play Chess series, we will be covering another major piece, the Rook, also known as the castle. So, what you'll notice in chess as you progress through each of the videos in this series is that many of them will have similar attributes or features of other major pieces. So we've previously discussed the king, the queen, and the bishop, and what we discussed in those videos is that the bishop actually had the diagonal movability or feature that the queen and the king have. The rook, however, takes on a different feature of the king and the queen. It moves upwards and downwards, and as many squares as it likes, provided there is nothing in its way. So to provide an example, white's rook here on e3, again you can see with the circles where it can move to, but it's well placed in the middle of the board and there are no pieces left in its way, so it can move all the way upwards, downwards, towards the left, towards the right. It essentially has the power of the queen, only it cannot move diagonally. Bishops can move diagonally. So really, when you think about it, a rook plus a bishop equals a queen, which is why the queen is so powerful. But in endgames, given the fact that rooks can move very, very quickly, as many squares as it likes, it becomes a very powerful piece, especially when there are no queens on the board. If I now swap to black to move, again, black's rook is on d6. It can move all the way down the board. It can come here and it can check the king. It can go all the way to the left and to the right. Again, if this rook was on d7, as I've discussed in other videos, you will not be able to move to the left because it's essentially blocked by its own king. So when you get rooks into the action, and we'll discuss this more when we talk about setting up the board and the beginning of games, middle game, end game. This is an end game position because we have very few pieces left. But essentially, now that there are very few pieces in the way, you can really see how powerful the rooks really are, because now that we are in the end game, they can really move quite a bit and lots of checks can now be made and you can just keep attacking the king, and likewise black can now attack white's king here. It can attack vertically, it can go to d2 and attack horizontally, and of course the rooks can always attack each other, but if undefended, then this is what happens. So essentially, rooks are very powerful, but they need support and they need defenders as well. So a very powerful piece and a great one to learn about, and I think it's safe to say that you'll really see the power of rooks in the middle game to end game once they are out in the open and supporting the king in its overall goal to achieving checkmate. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.